Best thing that happened in that goddamn app since Elon bought it. It's the best thing that happened to that app since Elon bought it. And of course, my people are at the forefront. There's a lot of countries at the forefront. Let's talk about it. I know you have heard that recently, right? X, aka Twitter, you know what I'm saying, has started showing information about where accounts are based in. See, it was one thing when we thought, most of the people online are bots. It's another thing to figure out most of the people that are not bots that are all online. Hey, man, you be in topics you got no business being in. Now, I would know, take it from me, right? Some of the most polarizing topics to get into: politics, music, sports. I be in the thick and thin of it all, right? And it's such a relief to know now we can just ignore certain people that peddle narratives that's like, this is not even you being involved in a global conversation. This is you pretending to push hate. I mean, why in God's world is the Ivanka Trump news page based in Nigeria? You standing for Donald Trump's daughter from Nigeria, but here's what it really means, right? Here's what it really means. I mean, I'll show you another example. Let me not pick on my people a little bit too much, but I feel like it's a little easier when I do it because I don't want none of y'all to turn this into some racist shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, how are you, MAGA, American Eagle? You're based in Pakistan, so on and so forth. You see this with pages in India, Somalia, etc. You see it, right? But let's get back to the topic at hand. The reality is, it's going to save that app because, like I said, the main thing I want you guys to take from this, right? From the political angle, let's go one by one. From the political angle, right, stakes are high, right? Especially domestic U.S. Policies, right? They know right now a soft spot. They know right now a sensitive spot is the whole MAGA thing, right? Harboring hate, dividing people, right? And they know, hey, Elon was paying for engagement. They know, conservatives, I'm sorry, maybe MAGA specifically, they know, right? They know it's easy to pretend. It's easy to pretend to be on that side. Y'all willing to let people in quick, right? It's more, I'm just telling y'all the truth. So you see a lot of these account pretending. Now, also funny, right? You see what they pretending as, right? Not a lot of room to pretend as real policy discussion people, right? There's not a lot of room to be that fake account from Nigeria, India, and saying, oh, let's talk policies at the house. No. It's all standing that cult stuff, right? All harboring hate. But I will say this, on another side, on the foreign policy side, see a lot of people, right? Either you're taking advantage of the people that are being subjugated, the people that are being oppressed. You're taking advantage of acting like you're in those lands, whether it's Gaza, Ukraine, etc. Or on the other side, right, you're getting paid. You're in another country, you're getting paid. Maybe it ain't 7K. You're getting paid to promote pro-oppression propaganda. Okay, now let's move on. Music side. One thing I'm noticing, music is global. Music is global. I ain't mad at people in Europe. I ain't mad at people in the continent of Africa. I ain't mad at people in South America. You know what I'm saying? Talking about the music, running stand pages. What I'm mad at, and I'll leave it to my Black American friends to go ahead and handle it. I ain't going to hammer it on them. That's your conversation to have. Is some of y'all was hiding, acting like you was from these main cities, right? Acting like you was culture talk during the battle, right? Or some of y'all on the opposite, you was talking about, oh, that's slave music. You was pretending. You was pretending to be American, Black American specific. It's so funny. On the music side, that's what it was. On the politics side, it's mostly pretending to be white American. Now, lastly, sports. Consequences to me a little low on that. I've seen a lot of nonsense. People, you're in La Liga conversations. You're in a whole nother continent acting like you're a Barcelona fan. But whatever. I think that's consequences of that are low. But anyway, Elon and his people, shout out to, who is it, Nikita? I don't know that person's name. That sounds like that's really the brains of the operation over there. But of course, Elon won't get the credit. You got to keep this feature, baby. You got to keep this feature. I'm loving it because now, especially for the people that are not going to put their face on camera, we know who to ignore.